Hello, fellow humans and super animals, and welcome back to Super Animal Royale. Today I'm playing solo, as you can tell, and we're trying to get a win with every single animal, and so far we are up to the owl. I've had some trouble with the owl in the past, but hopefully I can break the owl curse. Let's jump into it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and look at the map and see where we're going to be going today. I think for this first drop, it could be a good idea to go into Bamboo Resort, maybe? It's a little bit spice of life, which I like, and it's a little bit away from the right beginning. It's right in the middle. It's a classic drop point. All right, let's go ahead and drop probably now. And if we find something that we see along the way that we like, then we'll take it. But otherwise, I'm just going to head straight into here. And probably drop on the crate, honestly. Yeah, this should be a fine idea. Hopefully, a purple pistol, I very much appreciate, especially with another pistol right there we can capitalize on. Getting a magnum, bananas, and level 1 armor. All right, this is a totally fine start. We know that there's someone up here. I'm going to take the AK for now, just because if I'm not trusting myself with the dual pistols, then maybe we can have a backup plan, right? Level 2 armor is an upgrade, and claw boots is great. And apart from that, let me stick with claw boots for now, just because I'm going to need the ammo early game to be able to pivot later on. And I don't want to be stuck in a position where I find the sniper rifle on the ground or a hunting rifle that only has one shot in it and I have nothing to give for it. All right, but we'll pick up a different power up later on because we don't need this the entire game, right? Just a little bit. We're already full on bananas, which is crazy to think about. Let's open this up. Hopefully there's no one nearby. All right, doesn't seem like it. We're fine. We have plenty of time before the gas starts a-creeping, so let's take the opportunity to try to search around. Get some extra tape is great. It looks like we're filling out most of the ammo slots, which is really, really nice. We're just missing a couple of sparrows, I think, and a couple of darts. Apart from that, I think we're fine. I think it's about time if we find another power-up, then we can try to switch it out and get something going, like maybe a cup grade or the Saw Impossible tape would be very, very good. You can provide me some mobility, which I really like. Of course, the first power up I see is the claw boots, which is not exactly something that I want to switch to, seeing as I already have those equipped, but such is the way. Let's open this up. Ooh, sniper rifle. You know what? I'll take it. Ooh, this person did not get crushed by the ball. All right, we were in between 4 people, it seems, so let's try to be a little bit careful here. So I don't want to be crushed by a ball and or get killed by something that I should have been able to properly dodge away from. But it doesn't seem like there's anything nearby, or at least everyone ran away. All right, that's totally fine. We can work with that. We can work with that. Stop giving me claw boots. Please. Get bananaed? That poor soul. Someone had to do it to him. Someone had to. The bananas, I just had so many of them, and I thought it would be funny to try to trap someone in a tiny little area, and it worked out wonderfully. Oh, okay. I will easily take the silenced pistol. It's such a good weapon, especially combined with a hunting rifle. You can really get some work done here. And we'll be well on our way here. I think, wow, okay, that person, jumped all over the place. I don't know if that was me with my high ping or if that was theirs. No idea. But that's totally fine. Let's get back into it. Make sure we're reloaded. All right, 20... Wow, Please. Okay, we're fine. Let's try to not get pecked by the emu. Okay. Reload. Retape. I mean, retape is first. Okay. Then we can reload. And then we can try to look for where this person ran away to on their emu. I am unsure as... They looked like they ran away so fast. They were looking to get away from me for sure. And I got because of it. Ugh. Good play on them. Good play on them. Nothing to complain about there. All right, let's go ahead and get ready for the second game here. Alrighty, second game. Let's try to look at where we want to go today. I think research labs, there's going to be a lot of chaos in research labs, which I think we can kind of capitalize on. We can try to drop in the western half of research labs. I think it could be pretty good. Let's try to drop now. And obviously, I'm seeing a lot of people dropping. But I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. All right. Doesn't look like anyone's going for this crate, so we're going to take the SMG for protection and then open this up. It's pretty exposed, but the payoff is huge. Thank you very much. Without any sense of armor, this is a bit spooky. But, okay, we're fine. We're fine. Make sure we reload. We really, really need armor more than any other thing, because without armor, it's a bit tricky to be able to fight properly. All right, that's totally fine. That grenade was very scary to me, but I can't fight without armor. I feel like I'm just going to be a sitting duck. We have armor now, so we can fight better. All right, let's regroup our strategy. Let's try to find this person. I'm unsure as to where they could have gone, right? But I think I have a hunch. I think they could have gone to Super Pyramid, or rather Super Right Mountain. I think could have been a good place for them to go. At least that's where I would have gone in that situation. Because I came from... Hold on. I came from the the labs, and so my other options were going up, to the left, or down, right? I don't think down was a good decision because obviously I was there and they knew that I was there. They could have been going for me, obviously, but I think they had a different idea in mind. But all of that doesn't matter now because we can't locate them. So let's just focus on the 6 inches ahead of us, right? No use dwelling on the past here. We gotta keep it up and keep it moving, right? That's what I always say. All right, I think we could probably... No, we definitely cannot go for the mole. I was like, if it's close, maybe we can go for it. But we definitely cannot go for it at this point. We're full up on tape, which is a really, really good thing to be full up on. I'm having a really, really good day so far. Thank you for asking. It's actually like really, really early. For like used to, it's really, really early compared to what I'm used to being recording. Because as you know, I tend to record like late at night-ish. And, ooh, hold on, there's someone right here. That's the wrong weapon. All right, that's totally fine. Let's make sure we're reloaded here because we don't have any shots. No! The dang old ball, dude. Oh, there was nothing I could do. But such is the way of Super Animal Royale. Let's get into this game here. All right, let's get into this next game, and hopefully not get insta-killed by a ball would be ideal. Peat Swamp is a very, very tempting place to drop. Just because it's one of my favorite areas, but it's also really, really close to the start of the Eagle. So I'm going to hold off and probably go somewhere in this area. I could like imagine this area being fixed for like the next major update, just because it's kind of a nothing area. Same with the Goldwood Woods, but that at least has like a name. This is just like the abandoned shacks. Which is not, you know, super, super interesting, but well, I think it's okay. It's a good area to fight in, at least. A bit empty, but such is the way. All right, hunting rifle. It's not bad. It's not a bad weapon at all. It gets a really, really bad rap, especially from people who haven't tried to use it as much as they should have. Just because, like, they see, oh, it got one shot in the clip. It can't fire that fast, right? Here's a tip for you. Look how fast I can fire this. That's pretty dang fast. It may have one shot on the clip, but don't diss the hunting rifle's capabilities in battle. I think it's even potentially like better than the sniper rifle, because the spread doesn't go away. Hold on, I didn't expect there to be someone right there. And I sucked at firing all of my shots. That poor person was just like, oh, why is there so much noise coming from this area? I was trying to explain something. All right, let's go into this game. Alrighty, this what am I talking about? This eagle is pretty much the exact opposite of last time. And I think there's going to be a ton of people dropping in Tundra, which I expected. There's also going to be a lot of people dropping in research labs. So how do you counter that? Is you go to the place that's just south of research labs. You think that a lot of people are going to be hot dropping into this area. So you try to go a little bit lower, and you can scope out a little bit more, maybe get a little bit more buck out of your money here. That poor person, but that was such as the way of dropping hard and missing your drop. All right. Oh. No! I didn't expect them to have a shotgun too. Okay. Let's try to not do silly things and actually play the game properly. Alrighty, let's get into this drop here. I'm really determined to get a win with this owl. It's like been such a curse on my soul. But we can get it done. I believe. Let's drop here and we can go into the farm area. Looks like this tiger has a sort of similar idea, but they're going into the swampy instead. I think taking a Blake is an absolutely alright decision. It's not my favorite weapon to use, but it does get the job done real nicely. Whew, okay, especially when you can tank hits and track enemies. All right, now we're feeling really good. I think I'm gonna switch this out for the hunting rifle though, just because I appreciate the fastness of the bullets of the AK. Pairs really nicely with the combo potential of this gun here. You're a big piece. Okay. That's fine. Let's not slip on our own banana. That's terrible. What am I doing? Okay. All right. Let's go into a ball. Yes. All right. It worked. My ball play actually worked. Let's go. Whew. It's, you know, I'm trying to get a little bit better with the ball. It's a tricky thing to get really good with because it's so loud and you kind of have to like think in advance so much. But I've been seeing like a lot of good plays be happening with the ball in particular, and I want to try to replicate them as much as I can. The problem with the ball is I think people often overcommit to the ball. And you have to understand that there are times when the ball is good, and there are times when the ball is detrimental to your gameplay. And if you can have an idea of when those two different times are, you can really make good plays happen. So like if someone sees you with the ball, that's a bad time to go in. The ball is best used as an ambush weapon because it's very fragile, and you take a little bit of time to like get going after. Thought I saw someone. After like the ball breaks, it takes a little bit of time for everything to like, you know, catch up and you can fire again. If they break your ball and they keep shooting at you, you're basically totally boned. So there's not use in using a ball to get close to someone. I don't think is a very good idea. But if you can round the corner real fast when someone's right there, now you're talking. Or if you can like juke someone out before they can shoot at you, then you're doing good stuff. But if they know you're there and they're shooting at you, it's my advice would be to not use the ball. All right. Enough of this ball talk. Let's let's get to the circle. Yeah. We're fine. We're fine. We can take the road that's down here to the main part of the circle. So obviously the roads for the ball, the roads are very, very easy to drive on, but they're also very, very open, which goes against the kind of philosophy of using the ball in the first place, right? You want to try to stay like stealthy in a way and like catch people by surprise. Same goes with the swamp here because it's so open. Like the pathways may be closed, but the sight lines are very, very open. Let's actually skip away from the ball for now. And good lord, a lot of people died here. We'll take this person's deagle. See, they're overcommitting to the ball already. And I was able to successfully, like, know where they were going to be, especially with 2 dart guns. I don't think is very good ball play, as the sports people would say. But we'll try to get back into the circle here. And I think I'm feeling pretty good about this one so far. There's a lot of bananas here, which I don't want to slip on. I got 1 skunk grenade, which is not ideal. I'm tempted to take the silenced pistol that I saw there. That poor person. No, please. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We need to tape up immediately. All right, someone got a blast kill, which is scary, but I also know that means that it was from one of the barrels, which is good to know. One of the barrels we don't have to look out for. All right. Let's heal up and we'll be good to go. 4 people are left. Let's make sure we're reloaded. We could try to make something play down there, but I don't think it's going to be very, very useful. So let's just try to sneak around. Hopefully don't get caught along the way. I don't know where these 3 other people are. We just have to play careful, play safe, play with our sights. Okay, reload. Okay, that's fine. Make sure we're reloaded here. I want to stick by this level 3 armor because I know that it's... at least somewhat useful. We have to catch up to this person. I don't know where they're trying to get to. Let's go! Let's go! We don't have to do the owl anymore. We're saved. We are saved. The owl is finished. I don't have to look at this thing again. Oh, goodbye to the owl. And we will say hello to the otter next time. I hope you all enjoyed watching. I had a really fun time playing. And I'm Purple Alpaca Coding. And as always, take care.